We live?
Yep.
Okay. Welcome to the Underdog Racing Podcast Dirt Race for the 8th race of the Fantasy Cup Series season. Crazy how we're already 8 weeks into this thing. But anywho, first dirt race and only dirt race of the Cup season. And back here in Knoxville, this is the first time the Fantasy Cup Series has been in Knoxville ever since season 4, where Connor, you won that race.
Yeah. Been really a long while since that one I got. I can reminisce about the good old days when I actually was good.
That just goes to
When you
show
could
how
win.
old you are as a driver. This
You better be glad we're alive.
compared to me, you're ancient.
Thank
You're
you.
pretty
Stop
much
going
dust.
over the laps. We have 150
Yay!
laps here in this dirt race, and there's gonna be a lot of passing and a lot of I would assume a lot of wrecks. However, single file restarts are gonna be in place for this dirt race.
Well, Thunder, I'll tell you what. In the truck race, we actually saw 2 wrecks, and after that second wreck, it was actually really clean after that. So it'll be a 50-50 on whether we see a lot of wrecks tonight.
You're right, Kyle. I feel like drivers are gonna get aggressive when they need to, and that's gonna set off the wrecks. But otherwise, you're gonna see some clean, hard racing here in Knoxville. So, anyways, handing it off to Truexpan for the first time in a really long while to do the starting grid.
Yay.
Okay.
Hit it,
It's my
Truexpan.
time now.
Yep.
Yay. All right, row number 1 on the pole. Audi 97 of Sean Ard, MB2 of Commander Brick to his outside. One of 4 Monster Energy cars in this field. Row number 2, 2 teammates, the 92 of Pendray McHarold, last week's winner at Phoenix, if I can count correctly, and actually, no, I can't. Last week was Las Vegas, and the 17 of Max Molino. Row number 3, the 74 of Zevel in the clean car, and the 11 of Red Panda. And row number 4, 25 of Thunder, and the 87 of Nikki. And rounding out the top 10 would be the 54 of NASCAR Fanatic and the 3 of Mark.
Fanatic
And behind
was
them,
last
the
week's
63
winner.
of Landon and
Sorry, go ahead.
63 of Landon and the 68 of Zach Armstrong. 3 or 4 Monster Energy car, the 5 of Legends, and the 77 of Jessica. And then the 12 of I'm Bored and the 56 of Me, qualifying average, and the 4 of BP and the 47 of Beal, former teammates, new teams this season. And, well, somewhat. And then the 23 of Arthur and the 15 of Kenyon, the last Monster Energy car, coolest looking one, I don't care. And then the 13 of Patrick Starr and the 8 of Outlaw. And the 19 of Ebenezer Splooge and the 32 of Lynn in the Halloween Geico colors. A week late. And then the 44 of Hector Daniel and the 88 of Gaming Freak. And the 93 of Aiden Walker and the 21 of Slinky, 2 other teammates in that row. And then the 81 of Pavo and the 75 of Moth carrying the title sponsor for this race.
And also, this is Moff's home race as well here in Knoxville.
And then the 45 of Quadruped and the 33 of Loading. And the 78 of Quad Kid Boy, the defending champion, and the 18 of Biz. And the 65 of Connor, the defending Knoxville winner, and the 90 of Matthew Hill. And the 27 of Dudes Castro Neves, and the 55 of Byrne, who absolutely got. If you saw Las Vegas, you'll know.
Yeah.
And then the 22 of Patrick Miller, and the 24 of Josh toward the back, and rounding it out, the 28 of Nickname, and the 91 of Greg Popris.
And we
Yeah,
saw Popgris fight for the win in the truck series. Quite a surprise he qualified all the way near the back.
But obviously, Kyle, I don't think starting position matters. As a wise man once said, it's not about where you start, it's where you finish.
But the issue is, we've seen all these wrecks happen, and then all the back markers just pile into that wreck, and it becomes huge.
I mean, in all fairness, that's not necessarily the driver's fault because there's a lot of dirt being kicked up and there's just really nowhere to go because you can't really see anything.
And I'll tell you what, I'm glad not to be racing on this track because I hate dirt. It always gets in my mouth and I start choking and you know, that's no good.
Windshields are a thing for a reason, Kyle.
Well, Thunder, I don't use windshields in my dirt racing. As the pace car goes in, we're about to go green, boys.
Yes, sir. Dirt racing for in the Cup Series, I think, for the first time since Season 4. Here we go in Knoxville. We are green for the Underdog Racing Podcast Dirt Race.
Inside line gets a huge jump and looks like that outside line's already at a disadvantage. That 97 moves up to 92, is on his quarter panel.
Yeah, but look at this advantage that Sean's going to have into turn 3. You see already 3 wide for their back.
3 wide. It's the 54 defending race winner. He has a lot of confidence.
See the dirt getting kicked up already.
Yep, looks like Sean was able to take the lead. Zevel with a huge hole to the inside, 3 wide for the lead.
Damn.
That tied Ford is fast.
Last week's winner, NASCAR Fanatic, keeping the watching brief there in 4th, trying to hold off Commander Brick on the outside. Looks like
Pendry had to back off. Pendry had to back off in the middle right there. That left him vulnerable. But now Sean is on top. Now falling back. Lost first and may lose second here. Oh, Fanatic almost slides up into the 97.
It was
big run on the top
side. But now Sean clears for second. Made that high line work.
Sean might have a go at Zevel here into turn 3. Looks like he's peeking low. Oh, he's going to get into the back of him.
And Fanatic got shoved wide, too. He's all the way up there. As Thunder tries to take the championship lead back by taking 4th.
Yeah, but now he's got his driver legend to the inside. This is not good for Thunder. He might have to back out depending on what the 5 does. Oh, he's going to get squeezed a little bit. Oh, that was tight.
Much more 3 wide racing than we saw in the truck race. Much more. They're 3 wide, 4 wide almost.
Oh, he's on his side in the back. Caution's going to wave. Huge crash under the turn 2. And the first caution will come out. Patrick Starr, Bailey Parker destroyed.
Oh, that's a shame for that 13
A lot of damage
group.
to those was on his side.
That 13 group has had such good races up to this point. Now it'll be a DNF for them for sure.
Yeah, definitely. But that was a huge crash. We saw just outside, just into the frame, we saw Billy Parker on his side. That was a massive impact by the number 4.
Up 13's already out of the race.
Yeah, he retired his car. First caution out on lap 8. Let's take a replay and see what happened.
And remember this, boys, from here on out, single file restarts.
Oh, wow. I think the 4 might have came up into the 13 here, guys. And then,
oh, yeah.
Oh, goodness. Wow. That's a hard shot into the guardrail there.
Indeed.
Oh.
For a car to get that. Oh, my goodness. Patrick Starr got air, too.
Like a sprint car wreck. These cars are basically like sprint cars when they wreck here. Watch this hit. Bam! And then you have the 13 just running into the side of the door of the 4. Man, I hope that 4. I hope both drivers are okay. That was violent. Very violent.
It's very nice to see all these guys. They were 3 and 4 wide going under this wreck. Nice to see none of them got caught up either.
Let's round more with the 4.
Brent Gaming Freak almost didn't get caught up and see. Oh,
you see Brandon Beal just barely avoiding. Looks like Gaming Freak had to stop for the 13.
Doesn't have any damage, though. He's going to be A-okay.
Yep, he's all good. But so, looks like those 2 were the only cars involved in the wreck. And let's ride on board with Patrick Starr.
Oh, you just
the
can't
4.
see.
Yeah.
Neither see where they were at. All this dirt being picked up. This track hasn't been prepared nicely because look at all that dry dirt just being kicked up. You can't see a thing.
Well, let's see on board with the 13. Yeah, all the dirt from the 54 and the 4 looks like he came up. Bam!
And I'll tell you what, if that was a normal racetrack, that 13 would have let off the gas and let the 14 move up because No way you want an incident like that ending your day. You would have let off to let the 4 come up if you saw what was going on.
For sure, and that'll put us under the first caution of the night.
And I believe pit stops will probably occur. We saw them under the truck race go on lap like 3, so.
Well, no, I don't think so. These cars have been modified to basically run the same set of tires and have enough fuel for the whole race. So I doubt they pit here. And no, they will not pit. As Gaming Freaking Beal will catch up to the rest of the field.
And as we've said,
Interesting call, I guess, right?
single file restarts from here on out. It's a rule for every dirt race we have, which is this one.
Yep.
So 74 will be the first car, and the 97 will restart behind him.
Yep, 74 will have control in this restart as well. Here we go. About to get back racing here in Knoxville. Pace car once again goes onto pit road, single file restarts, and we are underway once again.
74 got a good jump, but that 97 I think is going to look to the inside. That 74 is drifting up.
Yeah, he's drifting up right here. 97 looks low. He's going to get low. Side by side for the race lead. Zevel has the advantage on that outside. It's a lot grippier. And with a huge run, Zevel's going to pull back out front. But Sean is right there. Here comes Legends trying to make it 3 wide for the lead.
For it. Legends 3 wide. He's going to make it stick.
He's trying to go for the lead. He's going to set it on the 74, but the 74 is going to have too big of a run, and he'll clear for the lead. Now it's a battle for second. Sean Art on the outside with Legends. I think Sean's going to be a big disadvantage. Legends going back for the lead off of turn number 2.
The 74 has an amazing car right here. He's able to make the top work, something we haven't seen in the truck race, but man, it's working well in this cup race. And he's pulling away.
25 also making progress right here. He gets third from his teammate, now trying to get second from his driver and retake the points lead.
And I'll tell you what, these are 2 of the best teams in sport right here. Johnny Benson Racing, Michael Cormenis Racing. We're going to have to see how these 2 play with each other. Or are they going to play nice?
You see Sean going to the inside of his teammate Thunder here. That's for third, trying to get that spot back. See Legends trying to send it on the 74, trying to force him into a mistake.
Oh, it almost looked like they weren't going to play nice there for a second.
Now Sean going to the inside of Legends, going back for second.
Oh, man, and they get into that dirt. You can't see a single thing. That 74 is still, he is clocking out.
I mean, I think the 97 might have some for him, possibly.
Well, if the 5 stops trying to get under him, then yes, he would. But look at this. They keep fighting for second.
Yeah. Really, the 5 is costing himself and the 97 a shot at getting this lead from the 74. Oh, another yellow flag. Looks like drivers stacked up in the back. Can't really tell what happened. Oh, the leaders. Oh, boy. They got to be careful. Looks like Slinky has lots of damage.
As we know, he does not have a ride for next season, so.
Yeah, lots of damage to the 21. Those drivers will go around the leader, Zevel, and go get their lap back. See Zach also with some damage. He was also in the fight for the points lead.
Yeah, Jessica was into the back of somebody in front of her as well, and she's the points leader as of right now. So
I think if you're the 25, you are definitely a fan of what just happened.
Oddly enough, the 25's driver might have been the one that brought out the yellow.
Well, they're still trying to get their laps back.
There's Patrick Miller in the 22. He's
not sure what he's doing.
That's interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. Right now the lineup is Legends. Oh, it looks like now they're going by. There's still cars that need to get around. So there's definitely going to be some more pace laps here until all these drivers get into their correct positions. And it looks like Jessica was the last of those that had to get by. So let's take a look at the replay and see what happened to bring out the second caution of the day. Looks like Legends actually got some damage in that stack up there, but I think that'll buff out. Well, let's check, see what happened.
Take a look at the 21. He had the most damage. So
Yeah.
I think he's the one that started it all.
Some all the way in the back here.
Can't see a thing.
So here's the yellow flag. Oh wow, it was I think the
It was a
11
stack up out. Oh, the 11 was sideways.
yeah, the 11 was into the wall.
So it wasn't the 21. The 21 was just a product of the stack up.
And then then came the leaders, and that kind of stacked them all up. Looks like not minimal damage received by leaders. And let's see. Oh yeah, it did start by the 11. Looks like he had. I think he had some. Yeah, I think he had some help from the 19 here. And yes, he did. Lots of help from the 19.
That's so odd to see. We've seen the 19 involved in numerous incidents, just causing some wrecks, and that's so odd to see from Ebenezer. I always thought of him differently as that, but you know, some seasons, some drivers just show some colors that you don't expect them to show, and the 19 certainly showing some this season.
For sure. And to clear things up, I'm gonna try and do something. Let's see if this works.
Watered down the track somewhat under this caution, and hopefully less dirt is kicked up as a result. Maybe calm down the field a little bit when it comes to wrecking.
Yeah. Let's see. I think this might have worked. Did it work? No, it did not.
Debris and particles, that's the one you want to go for.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Debris
in the
and
same one as
particles.
checks.
Oh.
It's in the offensive. Yeah, there you go.
All right, cool. Thank you, Connor.
You're welcome.
So now the track has been watered down so the drivers can actually see stuff. So
The
now I
three
think we
cars-
should get some good racing.
3 cars are out of this event.
That would be the 4, the 13, and the 21. 21 just caught up in the most recent incident, and the 4 and the 13 were caught up in the incident to bring us to our first yellow flag.
74 still the leader, has led most of these 22 laps so far. Put on a
Yeah, I think-
clinic on that first restart, I must say.
Yeah, the 5 and maybe even the 25 got some damage from the stack up, but I think that's all the damage that has been done to the leaders. Actually, no, the 25 did not receive any damage. The 5 received a little bit of damage, but that should really buff out.
It's a short track and it's a dirt track.
As long as you have high max horsepower, then you're good to go.
As long as you have 4 wheels, an engine, and maybe a windshield, which I didn't in my cases, which is why I choked on dirt, then you'll be fine. You'll be A-okay.
But as for the 68, this is going to be another big blow to his regular season championship lead hopes.
And he's restarting right
Yeah, a little
behind
bit.
his former teammate, who is currently the points leader.
And the
Gonna be-
25 is starting way ahead of the 77. So it just goes to show how quickly things can change. But here we go. Track
the
has been watered
74
down.
Will the 74 have a restart like he did last time?
He definitely might. Here we go. Green flag.
Didn't get as much of a jump as he did last time. 97.
Oh, he's going to slide up. Yeah, this 97 might get there. No, he's going to stay behind the 74 for now. Heading down to turn 3.
Will patience prevail? The 5 isn't there. The 97's all alone. He can get there if he wants.
I feel like in turns 3 and 4, the dark brown stuff is just really the way you want to, the place you want to go. There's just so much grip up there compared to the dry stuff in the middle line.
And keep in mind, this will be Zebel's
Oh,
second win, I believe.
It would be if he were to pull it off today.
Yeah. His first came at Las Vegas a couple of seasons ago, and came to Johnny Benson Racing in search of perhaps a few more wins.
3 wide for
And-
the back.
potentially do it today. And there's Hector Daniel.
Oh, Zach, I think, has the glitch. Yeah, Zach has the glitch.
And he will be disqualified.
Yeah, Zach has the glitch, and that'll be another big blow to his championship hopes right there.
Well, good news for him is the 77 isn't that far ahead in terms of track position, so he'll be pretty much with her.
But the question is, for both of them, they're just worrying about this 25 right now.
And they're not too worried because they know they've got races to make up. And this race is sort of an anomaly on the schedule, so if you don't run good here, that's not really an indication of your performance anywhere else.
Now Legends in differences in driving. As now Sean will be passed by Legends. Will he pull a crossover on the 5 here? I think he might look for it. And no, the 5's going to stay ahead. Now here comes the 92. Into the picture here. The 92 going to the inside of the 97 for third. The 97 has a run on the top and looks like he will keep the position. Henry's not going to give up the fight, though. I think the 97 just has the position. See, the 92 trying to force the 97 into a mistake, though. That's not uncommon from dirt tracks because it can get very hard to pass, especially at a track like this. And it'll be very interesting to see the lines that other drivers use. Y'all there? Connor?
Yeah.
I guess not.
Oh. I don't know where Kyle went. But anyways, the 92 gets a position to the 97, who pulls a crossover on the 92. And that will let the 97
going for 5th.
Yeah, that will let the 97 into the third spot, but now the 92 is going to pull a crossover on him. This is the beauty of Knoxville, just swapping positions back. Contact down the front stretch. This battle might bring the 25 into the picture here.
Definitely could, as it's already brought the 54 into it, as he got by the 81 for 6th place.
Yes. And the 81 looks to have passed him back. That's now almost 3 wide. Aiden Walker shoves Hector up the track. Walker in the sub-20s looking for some momentum on the season. As is just been swapping between these two drivers for the position. NASCAR Fanatic is going to try to slide up in front of the 81, but the 81's there. But I think the 54 is going to have the position down into turn 1. It's going to ramp up the racetrack a little bit, and NASCAR Fanatic will take the position. Last week's winner is the 54, who's just had such an outstanding rookie season to this point.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really think we expected the NASCAR Fanatics to carry 23-7 racing on their back. See Pavo trying to use the track to get gain an advantage there. As the 54 is just now gone from the rest of the field. Right now, having over a half a second gap on this 5 has led about every single lap of the race. And it looks like he has got the car to beat right now. Meanwhile, battle for 4th, or looks like 3rd actually. Sean will get to the inside of the 97, peeking low. He's gonna get low. Can he hold the inside on the 92 here? He's gonna try and keep them side by side. Still side by side into 3 here. Sean's going to clear the 92, but for how long? The 92 is going to get a run on the inside. And that's where the crosser comes in. Sean gets loose. And this battle is reeling in the 25 right here. Don't count him out. Side by side on the front stretch. Almost contact between the 2 drivers. And now 25 looks to be trying to make up a position right here. Off of this battle, he's going to try and slide up on the 97. 97 might be boxed in. Or he might try and take the position from the 92. 25's going to go down there 3 wide.
Oh.
John's going to have to back out. Now it's a side-by-side battle between the 25 and the 92.
This could bring NASCAR Fanatic into the picture of this battle for place.
Thunder really just took advantage of that battle right there. Saw the 97 and the 92 battling and went for the gap on the inside to make it 3 wide, and he's gonna pass. He's gonna pass both of them. So yeah, Truthman, you can just take over for him then.
Yeah.
But anyway, 100 laps to go now.
And I'll take over for Kyle here. Johnny Benson Racing is the best team. I'm kidding.
Side by side between Pavo and Fnatic. We've seen these two been battling for the last several laps. Fnatic will hold on to
Fnatic
the
gets the
position right now.
And back, but Zevel is all but dominated today. Tonight, whatever you want to call it.
And now looking back further through the field, this has been a hornet's nest. I still don't think that a caution is out of the question. And also, there might be lap traffic, which can play into a factor. See the 91, he's also off the pace. So this thing is definitely not over yet. And I think we might get our first green flag run here.
It's been quite a long one, I will say.
Yeah. Oh, Pavo's going to go to the inside of Fnatic right here. Can he make it stick? In turn 1, he's going to dive it low. No, Fnatic keeps the spot, but he's going to wash up the track. Now the 81 back to the inside.
Gonna bring Aiden Walker into the picture for the battle for 6. Maybe.
Yeah, these two have been going at it for the last several laps as well, as I mentioned. Fnatic will run the outside. Pavo sticks in the middle. Fnatic will get a run on Pavo, but I don't think it's going to be enough to do the crossover. He's going to dive it low, though. And he'll get there. Now Hector Daniel on the inside of the 93 here. That's for 8th. Looks like Fnatic will pass Pavo. And Hector will go through on Aiden Walker.
It's 91 laps to go here from Knoxville.
Indeed, this one's definitely not over yet, though.
Who knows what we could see?
I definitely don't think the caution on that was struck on near lap 20. I don't think that's going to be the last caution. We might even see a late race restart here, which is also very possible. And also with guys slipping and sliding up the track like right there, that could definitely cause a crash.
Definitely could. And there's a possibility of a nasty impact with that inside wall in the front stretch.
Oh yeah, definitely, because it curves outward. Or curves inward, actually.
Yeah, it juts inward. And we don't want to see those types of impacts, and hopefully that does not happen to them.
Driver versus team owner right here, Max Molina versus Connor. And as you mentioned, True Expand during the starting lineup, Connor is the defending winner at this track, which came a long, long time ago back in Season 4. Connor in his final season in the Fantasy Cup Series. Having a nice solid run in the top 15, P13 right now for the 65.
I think we actually used this exact track for that race as well.
Yeah, I think Connor is very good here. Has a lot of experience on this track, especially from winning.
It's honestly a great question. How many drivers that in this field were in the field for that first Knoxville race?
Well, it was Season 4, right? So the
Yes.
25 was, I believe.
Let's just go through the field and see which ones were. Yeah, so Thunder was,
John was.
Sean was.
Connor was, obviously, because he won the race. I think, was Commander Brick there?
Yeah, he won. Yes, he was.
And Kenyon.
Brick was. Kenyon, Mark.
And, yeah, Mark. Was Burn there?
No, he wasn't in the server yet.
Okay. Then
I know
Josh
Outlaw
definitely
was.
was.
Josh
Outlaw
was.
and Josh were. Moff might have
Mhm.
been.
Moff was not.
Oh, okay. And so
Moff
Gaming
wasn't,
Freak was, I think. And you were True Expand.
I was. And Jessica was in it as well.
And I think that would be it.
Quad was in it.
Oh.
Yeah, so how many is that?
That's like near the teens, I believe.
Yeah.
So far, it's been a very calm race.
Aside from BP nearly flipping.
Yeah, but I think one spin could change this entire race upside down. See Pendre running the high side there. Lots of drivers going to the outside because there's so much grip up there. See this battle right here for 14th. That's Landon versus Brick. And now I think this is the halfway point, right? This lap is lap 75. 115 divided by 2.
Yes, it would.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, cool. Do you think the leaders are starting to catch lap traffic here?
I would believe so.
Hold on. And so Zebel still leads. He's led, I think, every single lap of this race up to this point.
No, he hasn't. Yes, Sean led some laps.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Well, almost every lap up to this point.
Yeah.
Still
I think
just a
Legends
dominant
led
drive
a
from the
lap, maybe
74.
two. Oh, definitely.
But that could
In the clean car too.
that could definitely be turned upside down with just one spin, though. That could set up a whole chain reaction with restarts and wrecks. This race definitely is not over. Anything can happen still.
It's never over till it's over.
No, not at all.
Oh, I almost had some contact between Kenyon and Nikki right there.
like I said, close quarters racing. It's bound to be a wreck eventually.
Knoxville is a track where there's nowhere to run and nowhere to hide, really.
For sure. Especially when you're going for one lane that has grip.
Ooh, we almost.
Yeah.
had a wreck that we
Field got
deal in
very
midway.
loose there. I definitely think we might get it soon, if not now.
Yeah.
See Connor the inside of quadruped. Oh wow! Oh, contact between Fnatic and Hex straight away. And now Pablo and Sean are going at it. That's for sixth, or actually fifth. '81 will give the
I
spot
don't
up.
think wrecks are done. So,
No, this is a battle right here. The 93 versus the 54. Lap 88 or 150.
race
really
is
not many
flown by,
battles.
I will say.
Not really as many battles as I would have thought there would have been. Here's a battle. Once again for 14th.
Oh. Landon and Rick, didn't they? No, that was. No. I was thinking Kansas when. Yeah, but that was Brick. Brick cleared himself on Ebenezer after he put himself on. Wait, no. I have the memory of a tortoise. Alright, never mind. Scratch that.
So yeah,
But
I wonder. I think Zevil's
defending
slowly
champion.
catching these lap traffic.
And Legends is catching Zevel. But the defending champions race has not gone too well.
Yeah, definitely. Jessica desperately needs points right here to keep the points lead in the 20. And her rival, the 25, is running third. So if the 25 were to finish where he is, he'd have a really big margin in the points lead.
Definitely would is. I would say with Zach DNFing points up at the front is really going to be shaken up.
Oh yeah, for sure. But now you gotta wonder if you're the 74 catching this lap traffic, what do you do? How do you get around them?
Well, will they play nice or will they play dirty? That's the question. Pun not intended.
Yeah. And we'll open the door for the 5 to take the lead.
Definitely could is. He has gained over the last couple laps very slowly.
Just never has been able to actually make a move.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 74 is definitely catching this lap traffic.
Yes.
By about 2/10 per lap.
The Legends is catching Zevel.
It's actually, I think this might be the closest he's been.
Zevel going for his second Fanta Cup Series win. Legends going for his first.
And if Zevel were to win today, it would be in very dominant fashion.
Mm-hmm.
So Kenyon
Although it
trying
is
to battle
not
Nick
over
there.
yet.
Yeah, definitely not. Oh, Nikki walks up the racetrack a ton there. And so does Kenyon. That's going to allow Lynn to go through.
Maybe get a 2-for-1 special at, I got nothing.
McDonald's.
Yeah.
Looks like Zevel, I think he's like caught up to the lap traffic, but he just can't do anything. I don't think he can like really, make up time on the lap car, like when he gets close.
He probably could use the lap cars to make up time.
I'm not sure though. Lenz is still on his back bumper.
0.28 to gap. Oh yeah, looking at Zebbel's tied car after the race, can you go through the Oscar and get into those other cars that... Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure if the lap traffic's even gonna play a factor.
Definitely could. Alright, it will.
This is a pretty big battle up here. That's Josh versus loading
Here we go.
24 versus 33. So far, only 2 cautions today. One on lap, just a few laps of the race, and then the other, just after that restart. But then other than that, it's just been green ever since. The 92 possibly giving pressure to the 25. Battle for 5th ensuing. Pablo versus Sean once again. Sean gets the drive off, but Pablo gets an even better drive off and now goes to the inside.
But could we potentially see the possibilities of pit stops? Not saying the will. Yeah.
I'm not sure. I don't think the cars that were built today I don't think they're made to do pit stops unless it's non-competitive.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, just a pretty calm, tame race up to this point. And now the 81 looking back to the inside of the 97. Ooh. Really got into the corner panel there. He's going to slide up. 97's going to get a drive off.
Nope.
And the 81 still there on the inside. He's going to get past the 97, and he's back up to 5th. So that's Pavo going through there. As the leader, Zevel has caught up to the lap traffic. The question is, will he get held up by the lap traffic? Looks like Quad Kid Boy might be an easy pass for him. Or depending on what the 78 does, it might be a hard pass to the 74. Looks like he might make it hard on him. And Zevel cannot make a mistake because the 5 is right there.
He's gaining. He's gaining back.
Now 74 will look to the inside of the 78 to put him a lap down. The Quad Kid Boy, will he give up the spot? Doesn't look like it. He's gonna try. No. He's gonna make it hard on the 74.
It's gonna help. That's gonna do nothing but help the 5, as the 74 is now clear.
Or will this? But I think the 78 is gonna hold up the 5 too. Yes, he is.
Mm-hmm.
Now 78 is 1 lap down. Well, the 5 is the 5 is actually having very big trouble trying to get around the 78 here.
That's what the 74 wants to see.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think you'd be really frustrated if you're the 5 right now.
I would agree.
I think the 5, he just needs to get into the inside of the 78 into turn 1, and then he's got him past, but ultimately he's failing at doing so. Now they're going to be side by side off the corner. I think Quad's not going to be clear into 1, and Legend now going to have the advantage. Took him long enough, but Legends finally puts lap squad Kid Boy. But now the 74 is caught into even heavier lap traffic, and these two are battling. What will Zebel
74
do?
might have no choice to take 3 wide.
Now the 78 is battling the 5. That's not very smart. He's really holding up the 5. Not sure for what reason, but that's what he's doing. Now the 5 will finally clear the 78 here. And now the 5 has to get through the 18. And possibly the 91.
The 91 will put 2 laps down in that case.
Yes. I think Zebel can just sit where he is right now because he's got a massive gap to this to the 5 car. It's very surprising, but the 18 is actually on the 74's back bumper. I think he might try to unlap himself, and that would not be good for the 74 in this case.
Definitely will not.
3 wide. Oh, contact. Oh, and that was into the wall, and he's on his side, and that will be the caution we were talking about. Patrick Miller's involved.
Got hit.
Thunder has to stop. He gets through.
Oh. My goodness.
And a huge turn of events. Oh, Quadruped's around.
Oh, they're not done.
Nick Dame gets spun again, and
Well.
Fanatic's involved, so is Aiden Walker.
That's not ideal.
Oh, no, not at all. That is insane, and we were talking about what might change this race. Well, that just changed the whole complexion of the race right there. That is exactly
Really?
what we are fearing.
That was not ideal for anybody except Legends.
Well, this race is now flipped totally upside down because of what just happened there.
Gotta take a replay.
Yeah, for sure. It all started with the 8 and another car. I think it was the 28. Looks like 3 widened with his teammate. And Outlaw is going to slide up into nickname. I think he was trying to do a slide job possibly and just didn't work. Hooked him into the outside wall on his side. But fortunately, lands back on all 4 wheels, and Patrick Miller clips him, just nowhere to go. And then here come the leaders. Oh, Thunder had a slam on the brakes. But he got through, and then everyone else is just stacking up behind him.
What happens here with all?
Well, Outlaw cut off the 45, and the 45 came down, and then the 45 is going to get hit by his teammate, and into the wall they go. Aiden Walker nowhere to go.
Gonna take out the 90. Gonna take out the 93.
Yeah, that's wow. The 65 turned the 45 because the 8 came down on him. 45 is going to get spun back up into the 54. Oh.
That's
a very interesting wreck. You don't see that every day. Wow, just nowhere to go.
You definitely do not.
And Aiden Walker is now out of the race. So is Fnatic. Very unfortunate for last week's winner.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks like the 18 will receive the free pass. So Biz will be back on the lead lap. So now, what do you do if you're the 74?
Make whatever call the 28s, 22s out. Make whatever call the
93.
5 does.
Yeah, because the 5 is definitely his competition right now.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go green with about 15, well, 17, maybe 16 laps to go. And the 74, who has dominated all race up to this point, it might just I don't know, it might all go down the drain for him.
Depending on how this restart goes.
Let's see. Will the pace car lights go off now? No.
Probably will next time by.
I think we're gonna go green next time by. Pace car lights will turn off now. So the 5 will go past the 91, along with the rest of the leaders.
Maybe.
Oh goodness. Oh come on.
Well, that's
What is a 78 doing?
what is
What is the 65 doing? Oh, the caution's
I
back
don't
out. The yellow flag
know.
is back out due to whatever just happened there.
Right.
So we'll go one more lap
Right.
green, or one more lap under yellow.
Yeah, that was confusing. That
Yeah,
was interesting.
very interesting. Good call by the officials to extend the caution though,
Definitely.
as there's still leaders trying to get by, and the 78's not letting them go. Now he finally does. But what is he doing?
I don't know what that was, but
What is a 5 doing?
what the
I'm not sure. Oh, there we go. Now the 74 is gonna pull in line here. What the?
no.
Wow.
That is not allowed.
Yeah. That's definitely
that
gonna.
be a
That's
black-
definitely. No, that's definitely gonna bring the yellow flag back out. Wow.
Yeah, that is
Wait,
not
what happened?
The 74 just jumped way ahead of the 5, and just yeah, that's
You could have you could have black flagged the 74.
Well, no, because it was because I'm not sure what happened, but it was because someone was like holding up someone else. It was the 78 and the 91 who were just screwing around at the back, and I think that might have had something to do with it. But yeah,
Well, now that
if
everything's
anything,
in order,
that should have been a black flag for the 91, the 78 there. I'm not sure what they were doing.
I wholeheartedly agree with that one. That was really stupid by the 78.
Yeah, because he caused the caution, he's not getting the free pass either.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what happened there. But
That was
anywho,
dumb.
this is gonna be a quick yellow.
Just to get everything back, everything composed.
Yep.
Yeah, Thunder. After the race, can you go through the season 8 roster and some of those cars that are missing?
Okay. And yeah, it's gonna be a quick yellow. Oh. So now I
we're
think
gonna
everything. Yeah, we're gonna
11
restart
to
with
go,
11 to
maybe?
go. Yeah, that was the weirdest restart I've ever seen. But I think
I would
things
say
are gonna be in order now.
it should be.
So now Zevel is going to stay right where he's supposed to be. And we will go back racing with 11 to go. Here we go, boys. Green flag. Zevel gets the jump once again. Can the 5 counter it? Oh! Oh, I thought the 5
Oh.
just like abruptly checked up there. I'm not sure what that was.
Not sure either, but
Now he's
I
gonna
might have
try and
just
hook
given
down
the
the 74.
74.
Here comes Hector Daniel. Hector Daniel trying to spoil the party here. Got by the 25. Now the 97's trying to go by the 25 as well.
10 laps to go. 9 laps to go.
Yes, sir. 25's going to fly by the 92. He's going to try and look to the inside of his teammate as well, possibly. No, Sean's going to block him, actually.
The 5 is catching up to the 74, but will it be enough? I'm not sure if the 5 will be able to get around the 74. I mean, he's been a dominant car, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure if the 5 has enough to catch this. I'm not sure if the 5 even has enough to catch the 74. The 74 has just been so dominant. But yeah, I think his jump on that restart will definitely be looked at after the race, though. That'll be under investigation.
Yeah. Wait, we won't be able to penalize him, though, because points are done by.
Yeah, that's true, actually. But anywho, 3 laps to go for the 74. Can the 5 do anything with it? He's right there.
He's gaining, though. Probably made up a 10th that lap. He's there.
Yeah, I think he can. I mean, he might be able to do it here. Just has to have no mistakes. Oh, he made one right there. That might cost him a bit of time.
I think it's over now.
White flag for the 74. Zevel looking for a second career victory. His first was in Season 6 at Las Vegas. Now, today in the Tide Machine, it'll be the 74 coming home with a win. Zevel will win at Knoxville.
Dominant run for that team.
For sure. The 5 gave it everything he had, but just ultimately came up short. Oh, wow. That's a big stack up and a pretty big wreck after. Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Pit party.
Yeah, pit party. But the 74 comes home with the win. And so Zevel will make it the 8th different winner on the season and the 8th different winner in a row this season. Awesome work from the 74 team. And that race was interesting, I will say.
I will agree.
But Zevel...
Yeah, export results, by the way.
Yeah, I did.
Alright. Yeah, okay.
But yeah, Zevo will come home with the win. That race actually went by really quickly, in my opinion.
Did.
And so that'll do it. Legends comes home with a runner-up, and you really got a feel for him. That would have been his first career win if he was able to pass the 74, but that's his career best finish up to this point now. Still looking for that first career victory, but came runner-up today.
Definitely.